Hello, this is Bruce Levitt from the law firm of Levitt and Slavkus, foreclosure defense lawyers in Maplewood, New Jersey. I'm going to talk today about what is known as a zombie mortgage. What is a zombie mortgage? A zombie mortgage is primarily a second mortgage on property that has been dormant for years and years, and then all of a sudden, out of the woodwork, a letter or a foreclosure complaint comes in from the bank and says, guess what? You haven't been paying this mortgage for all of these years. We're going to foreclose on your property. A typical example is a couple that I'm representing right now. They got a loan modification back in 2012. At that time, they believed that the modification covered both of their mortgages, the first and second mortgage. Well, it didn't. It only covered the first mortgage. But they wouldn't have known because from 2012 until earlier this year, 2022, more than 10 years later, they got a letter from the bank saying, guess what? You haven't been making payments on your second mortgage and we're now going to foreclose. They hadn't gotten a mortgage statement, they hadn't gotten a letter, they had gotten nothing over the last 10 years. And this case is not atypical. We're seeing a lot of these cases these days. And I think the reason is because housing values have gone up so much over the last several years. These lenders who had these loans that never thought they would see any money are all of a sudden thinking, there may be some equity and we should try a foreclosure. We have several of these cases in the office. And there are defenses to these cases. Now, there's statute of limitations defense. If there haven't been any statements in all of these years, it's possible that the loan had been accelerated and therefore the statute of limitations is run. Even if the statute of limitations hasn't run, there's something called laches. Laches is a phrase in the law that basically says a party can't sue after a period of time if it becomes prejudicial to the other party. The other party took action over these years, thinking, for instance, that the second mortgage was gone, and they took action over the years to their detriment. There's a laches defense. There's also some statutory defenses dealing with the lack of mortgage statements and notices and things like that. If you find yourself in one of these zombie mortgage situations, give us a call. We're experienced bankruptcy practitioners. We can defend the foreclosure. We still often use Chapter 13 bankruptcy to get rid of these second mortgages if there's no equity in the property. So please, if you are facing one of these situations, don't give up hope. Give us a call.